I wanted to save this one until the end, but I couldn't wait that long. This is my review of my personal favorite Christmas Carol, the 1951 version starring Alastair Sim as Scrooge. I love this movie. When I'm filming these reviews, I try to maintain some kind of organization, and I try to point out what makes each version distinct from the others. With this one, I guess it's just Alastair Sim himself. I think he is the best Scrooge ever. I love his face. I love his laugh. I love the crazy delivery of his lines. Nobody delivers the lines like he does. Nobody does anything like he does, really. This version takes a lot of time with The Ghost of Christmas Past, and they really delve into all of the things that added to making Scrooge the man he became. A lot of versions seem to stop at Belle's rejection, and this one went beyond that. It had Belle's rejection, and it was actually longer. She's actually called Alice in this one, by the way. But they also had a scene of his sister dying, plus there are scenes of him kind of turning away from good business practices and turning to money, 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 and meeting young Marley, and then a scene of him and Marley taking over business and going in by themselves, and just how unscrupulous they are. And then there's a scene of Marley's death, and it just shows how cold and unconcerned Scrooge has become. And having all of these really low things showing Scrooge's descent into this really black pit, it really helped flesh out even more of that character. And as Scrooge sees these things, he gets more and more broken up about it. By the time The Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come shows up, there's already been this nice cumulative build-up, and it's very heavy, and Scrooge's despair is very real. But then his excitement and joy in the morning when he wakes up and he finds that he's still alive and he still has the chance and he is reformed, it is so awesome. Like, Alastair Sim, he's kind of an odd bird, I think. I've seen him in a few other movies, and he's always a bit eccentric. But his portrayal of Scrooge on Christmas morning, I think it's the most memorable one. You know, he's so crazy, the way he is scaring the poor woman who works for him. The lines that he says and the delivery of them. I don't know if they were in the script at all, to have him be like, I'm gonna stand on my head, I'm gonna stand on my head, label, 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 label. He's just so funny. I think it strikes such a good balance between the dark and the light. The sad, heavy scenes are more moving and emotional, but I find that the lighter scenes are more fun, more believable. But hey, it doesn't stop there. I also like the people who play the supporting characters, especially I think Mervyn Johns makes a good Cratchit, and whoever plays his wife, I think she's really good too. I think that this version does a really good job of leading up to Marley's appearance. It's very drawn out, and then when Marley does show up, oh man, he screams, and it is so... Ugh! There are a lot of screams in this. My brother pointed that out. Oh, and his chains. His chains and strong boxes are so loud, and when he gets up to go over the window, he just swings it around, and it's just like boom! I think that this version makes very good use of the camera. They use some effective and creative angles that help tell the story or draw out suspense. I think that the ghosts were very well designed. Okay, so I'll stop. Is there anything I don't like about this version? No, not really. I don't know why they felt they had to change Fran to Fan and Belle to Alice. And they do this weird segue thing in the Ghost of Christmas Past part, where they use like an hourglass spinning in this tunnel with snow or leaves, and I guess it's supposed to be like, this is when we're going forward in time. I don't know, I thought that we could just figure that out on our own, but I'm looking at my notes, and I don't know if it's because I'm biased and I have always thought that this version was one of the best, if not the best Christmas Carol, but I don't really have any other things that I complain about. I hope everything that I just said made sense, because I might have gotten a little carried away. Sorry about that if I did. I really, really, really love this version.